Alright, so I've now saddled her up. Just going to give her a quick What we'll do now, we'll just make sure that this isn't too loose, and it is too loose. I know which one it needs to be done up on, so we'll get that up there. She's very tolerant of the girth process. When I first started girthing her, she was a little funny. We took it very, very slow and very gently. We never did it to where it was causing a massive issue or problem. Now, one thing I have noticed though is saddle is pushing down a lot on the saddle cloth here. There's no really room there. So I'm going to ask her to move. Hook on. Good girl. She knows the drill. Get her to move. Doesn't seem to like this new halter that I'm using as a partially thicker saddle. It's not the best for it. Mostly just she's getting smacked in the face with it. Not terribly, but they're soft. Turn, 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 turn. She's going to defy me. So I'm going to step in. Whoop, turn. Now I'm getting a bit more authoritarian. I'm going to ask her to move her thumb faster. And now, whoa. And the attitude needs to stop. She's licking her lips now. She gets it. I haven't been on there for a couple of days because of the weather, but you are still the boss. Yes. That's correct. Now, if your saddle doesn't seem to be sitting right, I recommend, come on, come on. I recommend changing the girth, taking it out and starting again to be absolutely certain you've got it in the right spot. They do tend to get, they will sit where they're naturally supposed to go. I'm going to ask you to lift the leg and stretch for me. Unstretch and another. Not feeling much tension now, so it must have been that new sensation from that new girth that she didn't like. Now I'm just going to try and get the cap off my boots before I get in my stirrups so I'm not slipping. So I'll get as much as I can off. In the meantime, she'll wait nice and patiently for me. My round yard is crumbling. I haven't had one for very much longer. Pretty old. About 100 years old. Been here for a very long time. So now let's see how she does when I try them out. Is she going to be problematic today? If she is, that's okay. You can use it as a learning curve. I don't think she's going to be too bad. What we'll do, however, is I will shorten these reins slightly, just so that they're not falling everywhere. And we'll see how we go with her letting me hop on, if she's going to behave, or is it going to be an issue. know that when she does come in season, she does have issues with me getting on. Some mares are like that, others it doesn't matter. Some people won't ride while they're mares in season, simply because they're just too, drop your neck, drop your neck. And this is kind of hanging all over the place, so it's not the best thing. But she hasn't really had me use this, so we'll give it a bit of a pull. Get it to touch. Good girl. And we'll go this way and get her to touch this side. And she's nice and flexible there. We'll ask her to move on with a click and a hand movement. Both hands that have more than one signal for your horse. That way she doesn't hear the click, but she feels the hand movement. Or she doesn't recognise and register the hand movement, but she hears the click. She's got two options that will get her to understand that I want her to move forward. Now, trying out this new halter slash bitless bridle, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be interesting. Now, I'm not really one that much wants to have a horse that I have to slap with the reins. But these kind of reins are pretty handy if you do have a horse that just needs that little extra oomph. A bit of waking up, listening. Just a rope, basic rope. And ask her to just give me a little trot. You don't want to do too much because it is slippery here. And she's not silly, she knows it's slippery. And then we'll turn this way now. Get some disengagement. And I'm going to ask her to move those hinds around like that. Beautiful. That was lovely. She's remembered that. And she's remembered that. That's really good. And we'll say walk on. So, she doesn't seem upset or anything about, well, she doesn't like this halter, and I can see why. When I do put the brakes on, back, it digs in to the sensitive part. So we won't use it again. It'll be a no-go for this. It'll be all right just as a lead halter, but not for riding. It's not kind to the face. And I do have a bitless bridle. I just want to test this one. Have it sitting there for a long time. I got it because it was leather, and just in case I needed a stronger halter. So she's all good. And not going to do much else right now. I might wait till this afternoon when it's not so slippery and wet, dries out a bit, and we might go for a bit of a ride out into the other paddocks and see how we do with that. And we're gradually getting there. My issue is, of course, my nervousness. As soon as I go out of the actual paddock down here, and where the creek is, I tend to panic. I don't know why, I just do. Out of my comfort zone, I suppose. I rode her down there the other day, and she had a little tiny spook, which for her a spook is, even a big spook is just plant your feet and sort of go, oh, no. Which she did. And what she does, if I put my foot like this, oh, she's all right with that. Yeah. Like that. That's not bad. Things like that. Just little weird shit to do. Just to get them accustomed to the most random stuff. They're randomly going to be, and when she is in season, she doesn't like you putting your feet up like this. She's a bit relaxed. So when she's in an uncomfortable spot like that, and my feet are back like this, I ask her to relax. Then they come forward. So yeah, I think that will do for today, for this part of today, this time of today. She's pretty keen to get out and have a bit of a sorry, mine's gone a bit blank. Oh, have a bit of a pick out here, because she's been locked up in the other paddock and there's a little bit, slightly more grass out here. So I'll let her do that. And then later this afternoon, if it dries up enough, I'll do some work in the arena over there and we'll see how we go. Alright. Actually, I'll ride over and switch it off. Good girl.